You get hurt when you think too much, man. I used to be a pro wrestler, not a successful one. Take it easy. You haven't heard of me. But pro wrestling and stand-up comedy. If it made money in the 1980s, Bob chased it in the 2000s. That's how we rock and roll with Bob Squad, Daddy. All my college friends were throwing parties, doing cake stands, fornicating with young ladies to like half a Dave Matthews song, I guess. What would you say? I ejaculated. And I was lying on a gym floor of an American Legion hall with bruised ribs while a 9-year-old would flip me off and call me a homo. That was my I wrestled for a family of Samoans in Pennsylvania. I don't know how many Samoans are in Pennsylvania. I haven't looked at the census, but statistically, if you meet a Samoan Pennsylvanian, they kick my ass. The name of the school was Wild Samoans, and I'm neither of those things. And we didn't get to choose our gimmicks. One of the more famous Samoans of the Anawahi family, if you need to know. There you go. Head shrinker Samu decided that I would be one half of an ambiguously gay tag team. And we were called Neil and Bob. Take a moment. If you haven't figured it out, Neil and Bob is the physical motion you make when you're filleting a fella. Head shrinker Samu thought this was hilarious. And we were billed as from San Francisco, California, because in the 90s it's the only place gay people lived, I guess. And there's one tag team that loved beating the shit out of Neil and Bob. They hated us so much. The Moondogs 2000. You haven't heard of them either. The Moondogs 2000 named themselves Moondogs 2000 in the middle of the year 2000 because while they were ass kickers, long-term planning, not their strong suit. And there were two of them. Moondog Wenzel, he was cool. Moondog Molson, he was the bully. I called him Moondog Asthma behind his back. He just couldn't stop breathing. The 400-pound mountain of a man, beard down to here, built like a washer on top of a dryer. Don't ask where you clean the lint tray out. It wasn't pretty. And they had overalls, and he would carry chains, and he just couldn't stop breathing. Like, oh, I want to give you a big slam. And I climbed to the top rope. Okay, I climbed to the middle rope. Who we kidding? When I land on you, act like you're dead. You're 400 pounds. I think I could convince the audience, which is 15 of your kids, that I'm dead from you landing on me. Molson had so many kids. 15. I don't know all the kids' names. I think the fifth one was named like Mambo number 5. I don't know all the kids' names. But they would come out to Who Let the Dogs Out because that song was popular at the time, and he's breeding the audience for us. And one day, sorry, I forgot. Moondog Molson had a favorite habit. He used to lick the referee. That was his favorite thing. He licked the referee from his neck to the top of his head. And I should also mention I was a referee before I wrestled. But I'd already taken many a Moondog lickings. It's just like, it's a slobber, like you get eclipse, the lights go out. I think that's what a Moondog is. It's the dog is from the licking and the eclipse is from the lights going. That's the moon pie. I don't understand. And you'd be left in slobber. You leave the ring looking like it's your first day of ghost busting. I just fucking. But one day we find out the Moondogs are going to lose the championships to Neil and Bob. It's not real, by the way. I should have mentioned that. You get hurt when you think too much, though. When we have this match, nothing to it. They chop us. They're beating us up. Landed on the boards. I'm getting hurt. Landed on the metal. Somebody takes a chair. The referee can't see. He's got drool in his eyes. Some other guys in the locker room, I don't know who, they take some chairs. They take out my partner, Neil. They take out Moondog Wenzel. That leaves me with Moondog Asthma. Just me and him. Mano y mano. And he climbs to the top rope, and I thought, this is it. This is the end of me. This is how the dinosaurs felt when the meteor was coming. Speaking of T-Rex, I wonder what that is. Here comes the asthma lanch. I'm doomed. I'm going to be a bob cake in the middle of the squared circle there, Daddy. And then out of nowhere, this little voice, it was the referee, thank God, it was not real. He says, pull your knees up. Oh, pull my knees up. Oh, good. I do that. So the 400-pound, he lands right on top of my knees. Not a great investment for 22 years later. But it takes the wind out of him. I drape a hand right across one of his bellies. 1, 2, 3. Neil and Bob are the new Northeastern Pennsylvania Tag Team Pro Wrestling Champions. Who cares? That's more applause than it got at the time. So.
15 kids probably hated it.
But I'll tell you, I'm having this moment, and that was my dream before comedy. I wanted to be a pro wrestler, and just to be a low-level 180-pound guy to wrestle in front of 20 kids, 15 of which are related in the middle of Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Just to get there was a very hard thing, and I'm sitting on the bench outside, and I'm having this reflective moment. I'm thinking about being a kid and the dream and the work, and I was a skinny kid, and I had to hit the weights, and I thought, this is so awesome, but then real quickly, it became the loneliest moment I'd ever felt. Because the wrestlers, they don't care. My friends thought it was cool, they weren't into it. The college chicks, they were still faking an orgasm to Rob Thomas somewhere. And it was just me, and I couldn't have been sadder. And right at that moment, this kid walks out, and he's 8, 10 years old, and he says, hey, you were Bob, one of the wrestlers, right? I say, yeah, that's me. He goes, you guys wrestled the Moondogs. I said, yeah, that's me. How you doing, buddy? And he goes, I didn't want to say anything because my friends were making fun of you guys, and I didn't want to not be cool, but I just wanted to tell you, you're a homo. And he I didn't need more humbling at this time. The kid's gone, there's Moondog Molson, just breathing. Just beard, sweat, overalls, chain, just breathing. He goes, hey, Bob, I just want to apologize for Mambo number 5's behavior. I did part, didn't have to make that up. After the show, if you want to talk, you can talk, or I'll be selling You're a Homo t-shirts. I will not be selling You're a Homo t-shirts. Guys are the bees knees.